Hello everyone, my name's Steve Quantic. I'm a session guitarist and guitar teacher based in Cardiff, and this is my review of the latest guitar from Revive Guitars in Macon, the Alwyn John Signature Strat. So I noticed before I made this video that it's been 3 months since my last video, and that is for one very simple reason. We welcomed a new baby into our family at the end of October. It's very, very exciting, but it has left a little bit less time for making video content. So partly because I haven't had time to get the guitar out of the case, or haven't had very much time, but also because I thought it'd be an interesting way of doing this review. Lewis dropped off the guitar on Saturday, and it's now the following Wednesday, so it's been there for a few days. And I decided that instead of doing what I did with the previous review of the telly, just spending a few days getting bedded in with the guitar and getting to know it and playing it a lot, what I've done is I haven't played this guitar at all. I haven't taken it out of the case, apart from to film some establishing shots of it for the specs and everything that you'll see later. And I decided just to capture my first reaction to it. Here are the specs. This is the Alwyn John Signature Revive Guitars Strat. Lewis has beautifully lasered his signature onto the headstock there. It's an older or an ash body. It's just an old body that Lewis got hold of, so he's not sure which one. And it was already pretty beat up, so instead of repairing it, he decided to destroy it with fire, scrapers, and hammers. And then you can see there's a lovely blue finish there, kind of coming through. And it looks absolutely great. I will freely admit I am a huge fan of relicking guitars. It has a baked maple neck and fretboard. It has Goto vintage relics tuners. Goto tuners are a staple of Lewis's Revive guitars normally, and I absolutely love them. They're so stable. It has a standard 6-point tremolo with Goto brass saddles. It has Radio Shop ID Chris Buck pickups with aged white covers. And the inner workings are Switchcraft electronics. Okay, and here it is. I'm particularly excited about hearing these Chris Buck signature pickups. I'm going to be honest, I hadn't really heard a lot of Chris Buck's playing before I was asked to do this review, so I highly recommend checking his stuff out. His regular Friday content, Friday Fretworks, is particularly good. Go and check him out, it's really excellent. Right, so as you can see, midway through, I pinged a string, I broke a string. But just to capture my first kind of reactions, it played beautifully. It played really, really well. And those pickups, really impressed with them. Particularly of note, I think, is the bridge pickup, because often the bridge pickup of a Strat can be really quite, piercing and very trebly, and that was just such a lovely, usable bridge tone that I was enjoying so much that I bent the string so far that I broke it. And we are back. Nice fresh set of strings on the guitar. Where was I? Bridge pickup. Here we go. See if it breaks the string this time. Success! See what I mean about that bridge pickup? It's just so... It's kind of so well-rounded. It's lovely. Right, so let's try some drive. I always do the JHS Morning Glory, so I'm going to mix it up this time and do the Moonshine, which is a tube screamer to start pedal. Here we go. There we go, that was the old neck pickup. Here we go. Let's go straight for the bridge and a bit of wah, just for some fun. Woo! And that was the Jim Dunlop Crybaby Mini. It's been my staple wah for years. Now, let's try something a bit different again. Let's try a bit of fuzz. This is the Russian muff side of the Green Carrot Pedals Pumpkin Pie. Let's try, here we go, bridge and middle. Let's try that again, but with a bit of ambient. Here we go. The JHS Panther Cub and Matthews Astronomer. So here it is clean. Bit of drive. Here we go. The fuzz again. Bridge pickup. Wow, absolutely lovely. So it's really interesting. The kind of bridge and middle has such different qualities. The bridge, like as you heard then, the bridge just had kind of so much clarity, and I'll probably need to listen back to the recording, but it sounded like that kind of bridge and middle had just this real, pushed mid-range, which is really, really very, very nice indeed. So it's becoming a bit of a pattern that when I come around to concluding these videos, I only have nice things to say about the Revive Guitars range. And honestly, if there was anything I didn't like about playing it, I would say so. It's absolutely great. These Goto vintage tuners, again, quite different to other ones that I've used before, but I love the aged look. I love the relicking that Lewis has done on the body. But and the trem is really responsive. I actually like the slightly longer trem arm. It's got a longer trem arm than my Strat, I believe, which just makes it a bit more accessible. But yeah, I think for me the kind of MVP is the Radio Shop Chris Book pickups. My goodness, the first set of Radio Shop pickups I tried was the Telecaster, their ID Telecaster pickups in the Revive Rumney. So yeah, check that review out elsewhere on my page. But and they are without a doubt my favourite Telecaster pickups of all time. And I've got to tell you, these ones are getting there. These are absolutely fantastic. Let's listen to that as well. Like Lewis has done such a good job at earthing this as well. I think he's painted the cavity with shielding paint, because that's oh, I I've been doing too many bends. But like you can hear, there's like very little hum, if any at all, and they are so kind of responsive and absolutely great. I could just play these for a while longer, but instead what I think I'll do is I'll end on a nice extended jam out on a slightly longer than usual context track, just to give this baby a workout before I have to take it back to Lewis. So that was the Alwyn John signature Revive Guitars Strat. Absolutely great. Now this review, it is Friday the 18th of December today, and this review probably won't be coming out for a few days because like Alwyn John, I mean you remember the story about how Lewis gave me the Revive Les Paul. Alwyn doesn't know about this guitar. He doesn't know he's getting this absolute beast of a guitar, which is, I'm so excited for him, and I can't wait to kind of hear what his reaction was, because he is getting a tone beast and he will absolutely enjoy it. But Lewis does do custom orders as well, so check out Revive Guitars on Instagram. The link will be in the description down below, and thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next review.